Do you ever listen to My Favorite Murder?
Yes, I've gone through like some major My Favorite Murder phases.
Nice.
Yeah.
I feel like you told me about another one and I forgot what it is, so I need to ask you. But I feel like it's like when they chat about randomness in the beginning of their episodes. That we could leave this part in if Sam's recording, you know, and then we like get into it.
Yeah, we'll be like,
tell the
hey,
story.
Feed your children and give them shoes.
That'll be the title of this episode.
And come to Paradiso CrossFit.
Yes.
Stay in shape, feed your kids.
And interview's over.
Chelsea, interviewer, PCF coach, future mommy vlogger.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I have been dating someone for 3 weeks, so I might have to start
I might have
vlogging.
to ask you about that too.
I'm fully prepared for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm Chelsea and I'm here with Dave. We did an interview with Dave a few months ago when he was just a couple months into Paradiso CrossFit, and we're like 5 months in now or so?
I've been doing Paradiso for 5 full months now. Yeah.
Amazing. And he had some pretty amazing results within just the first 2 months. So we wanted to do a little follow-up and see where you're at now. So give us the scoop.
Yeah, so I did the follow-up DEXA scan, and I lost 6% body fat in the 3 months that was our kind of like challenge testing period.
That's amazing. That's really quick to lose 6% body fat.
Yeah, it was really incredible, and that was also just twice a week too. Mm-hmm. So I only went twice a week, and then just focused on recovery. And I lost a lot of fat, and I personally think I put on some muscle, at least based on what's in the mirror. But I definitely got toned up in much better shape and a lot more confident. So
I can tell you've put on some muscle too.
Yeah, right.
I've seen you in the gym. Come on.
Yeah. Thanks to you.
I'll take it. That's amazing. Can you go into a little more detail on what you did for recovery during that time?
Yeah, so I think just like staggering the days in between workouts. So like if I had a really heavy workout, I would definitely let myself have a day off to just recover. And then I also got those Theragun space boots.
Ooh, nice.
Because the leg soreness was actually the hardest part for me.
Yeah.
Because like walking up and down stairs at work after like a squat day would be like pretty excruciating. So I'd have to go down like sideways sometimes.
Oh my gosh.
So I got those boots to kind of like help flush that out. And so that also really helped a lot.
Yeah, amazing. I know when people start out with CrossFit, they usually say that after their first workout, it took them a few days to be able to walk normally again. So you felt that and you pushed through it, and it was totally worth it. And this is just the beginning, right? Why don't you tell us a little bit about your workout routine now, 5 months in?
Yeah, so I've stayed consistent, at least coming once a week and just making sure that no matter what, it's still a part of my life. And I think just depending on like how my life is going, ramping up to 2 times a week, 3 times a week, depending on what my body can handle. But you know, what's awesome is I've been doing CrossFit here for like 5 months, and then I had done a few months before this, and I've never been injured, so I've never had to like take time off for an injury. I've never like hurt myself, so I think for people who are maybe nervous about starting CrossFit, or people who think like everyone gets injured, it's like I think as long as you know ask for tips and form checks and stuff like that, and don't go too hard with weight, like it can really help your body get healthier and without injury. So
that's amazing. Yeah, that's one thing that I think a lot of people are nervous about when they come into it. But that's why we have coaches, right? And that's why we make sure that you know that the beginning is really a learning process, and there's a lot of different stuff to master. So sometimes you gotta leave the ego at the door and just like do what you can with good form, and make sure you have some good people watching over you, which I think we do here.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. Especially Steph, I feel like she's like very good about form. And then I actually took the barbell class a couple Thursdays ago with, I forget the...
Was it Andrew?
Yeah, I think it was, Coach Andrew, and that was actually like one of my favorite classes because we like gotten really deep into the mechanics of like the snatch, and so that was really cool to like break down every piece of the snatch. And I can't do a full squat snatch yet, but it was cool to like be able to try it out so many times and have like an actual professional there to tell you like, oh, you know, you need to work on like this part of your back mobility, or like here's the position that your hands need to be in. So it felt like you're learning this really like valuable skill. And I started like Googling like Olympic lifts on YouTube more, or searching them on YouTube more. I'm like watching like old Olympic highlights of people lifting weights.
He's sucked in. We got him.
I'm like, I follow Tia Claire Toomey, Laura Horvath,
Amazing.
all the badasses. I'm told I can't wait for the games. I'm like totally sucked in. Yeah, I want to go to the games one year.
Yeah, it's in
Yeah.
Texas now.
Yeah.
We should go. Getting into that in a little more detail, though, we have a lot of specialty classes here, which is great, so you can really take some time to break down the movements. My favorite gymnastics class, not biased or anything, but barbell class is amazing too. Have you found like one thing in CrossFit to be your favorite, like weightlifting or cardio or?
Yeah, definitely learning the barbell techniques has been my favorite because it really does feel kind of like more of like a nuanced skill. So it feels like something that there's a lot to learn, and there's like a lot of technique to it. So I think for like folks who are a little more like cerebral and want to feel like they're kind of learning like a new skill, like a new technique, like that's been really fun. And like I remember my first CrossFit class, I didn't know what like a push press was, or like I was like, what's the difference between like a jerk and a press? And I didn't know like what the names of anything were. And now I can like go on YouTube and watch like CrossFit and be like, oh, I know exactly what that lift is and what that lift is. And honestly, my favorite thing to do is the snatch, even though I can't do the squats snatch yet.
That's okay, yet.
Yeah, I've just got to work on bending my back a little more, but I think my favorite is the snatch because I love the drama of throwing it into the air and standing like this, well, with your legs apart. But I just love throwing the bar in the air. It's my favorite.
Amazing. Yeah, I definitely agree with the like always learning something new. I think it's good for your brain as well as your body too.
Yeah.
So that's amazing. But thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us. I had just one more question for you. If there was somebody that was hesitant to try CrossFit, what would you say to them?
I would say this gym in particular has a really welcoming environment. Like I feel like I've gone to, classes with you, Nikita over there, putting work in, where like it's just been like a welcoming vibe. And so I've always felt really comfortable here. And, you can't say that about all gyms, sometimes it's not always the most inclusive environment, but I feel like, DISO, really cares, and it's just a good vibe. People are really friendly. They want to help out. They want to see you succeed. So, yeah.
So since you started working out here, I hear there's a new special person in your life.
There is. I successfully have tricked a man into dating me, which.
Are you sure it wasn't a trick?
Well, okay, probably not as much deception as that would qualify to be called a trick, but I started dating someone, which has been really nice. And that's one of the big things about like fitness, CrossFit, is it gives you a lot more confidence. So even while my body was changing, while I was losing weight, while I was putting on muscle, even though like I have, lost a lot of weight at this point, even along the way, I was more confident going on dates, being myself, and also just feeling like I'm working on myself, so like I deserve someone who's can match me in terms of like, taking really good care of yourself, being healthy, thinking about the future, like all those things. And so I think that helped me kind of find the right person. So.
Totally. Well, congratulations. Are you going to bring him to the gym?
Yeah, I absolutely will. He's trying to get me to go to Crunch Fitness or something.
Oh, come on.
No, but he's gonna come here. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we have this new bring a friend to class for a trial, so you should bring him in.
Yeah, Saturdays, right?
That, and there's an intro class for new people on Saturdays, but if any of our current members want to bring a friend to one of the classes they come to, you're welcome to do that as well.
Yeah, Thursdays, right? No.
Any day.
Okay, sorry.
Any day.
I was trying to show I knew the schedule, but I don't know the schedule.
That's okay.
Awesome.
Amazing. Well, we're so happy to have you, and I can't wait to see what you do. We'll have to check in at like your 1 year mark or something.
Yeah, we'll have to check on the squat snatch. See if I can do the full. Yeah.
Yes. Goals. We're setting that goal for you.
Yeah, just one. I just want one. Yeah.
We'll take it. All right.
Thanks,
Dave.
Chelsea.